Hi, this video is going to walk you through some of the highlights of the hydrant module in Station Smarts. The first area that we're looking at here is the main hydrant module, and you can see that it's been sorted by the closest street address, but this is available for a lot of different views, and you can just click on the one that you want to view, and we're going to get a lot of different details available for this hydrant. The first piece is here in the very middle, and this is all of the hydrant specs. So any information that you want to track here about the type of hydrant, the flow rate, the main diameter, any of that type of information is all going to be available here in the Profile tab. Also down below we have a couple of portals for tracking what's happening with that hydrant. So in the inspection tracking, you can track the last time that inspection was done, who it was assigned to, what the condition was, and also some other quick inspection information of whether you flushed it, how much, whether it was a drain, the snow stick is missing. And then if you found anything else that you need to comment, we do have a note field and an email option to be able to select the person that needs to receive an email about this. So in the case of something going wrong, you need to see work done, you can send an email to that person. It's going to compose the email with that information as a part of the email. Once everything is in that email as you need, you just click send to send it to that person. On the right hand side is our history tracking, so you can keep track of what has been happening with that hydrant now that it's got items being done to it. So if you have a repair that happened or something like that, you want to do a little note on that about the history that's happening with that hydrant, then you can do that. And then up here at the top we have a couple of different tabs. The first is for the photos, and this is just a solid storage for being able to track what that hydrant looks like, kind of give yourself some visual pointers so you can kind of figure out where that hydrant is, especially when it's buried in snow. So you can have pictures stored about the hydrant, and this storage is as easy as drag and drop. So if you have a picture on your desktop, you can just drag it right over onto the screen and it's going to store it for you. The last piece is a document storage. So if you happen to have any documents relating to that hydrant, you can store them there as well. The hydrants are also connected to a couple of other modules within Station Smarts. So for example, the Hydrant Mapping is available with our property module. I'm just going to choose an address here, and once I have that address chosen, we get a button to map the hydrants. And this is going to take us into the property module itself, but it's going to put us on the hydrant tab, and it's going to map out those hydrants around 10 Abbott Road. And in this map we have the same Google Map view that we have all throughout Station Smarts. So we have the ability to zoom in. That little red dot is the address. So this is telling us all those hydrants or water sources that are close. And then we have a couple of other options within Station Smarts as well. Because of that Google capability, we can look at the satellite view. And if it's available, you also have the first person view. And it looks like Abbott Road doesn't have that option. But any other areas where you have a first person view, you would be able to actually get down on the street, and you can see right up there, there's actually a hydrant on the street up there. So that first person view is available from Google as well. Now we also have the same capability through the iPad experience, and this is going to allow you to do a lot of the same things. You've got the same profile pieces, the same inspection and history tracking. The iPad does have one extra item though. The iPad does allow you to get the GPS information. So if you wanted to go in through your town and collect the hydrant information, if you don't have it already collected, then you can set this iPad, down on the hydrant or stand pretty close to it and click this button, and it's going to collect the latitude and longitude within it, a 2 feet area or whatever your GPS on your iPad device is saying it has an error of a certain number of feet. So within that number of feet, it's going to be able to give you back a latitude and a longitude, and it's going to actually be able to store the closest street address for you as well. The last piece I want to show you with our hydrant module is the piece that we have for alerting with this hydrant piece, and this is connected to that list of hydrants. All of those hydrants are available. We saw that mapping piece. If you're receiving alerts from Station Smarts, then you're going to see in that alert we also provide you with a link to those hydrants and water sources. So all you have to do is click that link and you're going to get a very similar view to this property view as well. And it's going to be in a Google map with all of those hydrants, and you'll be able to do all of the Google features just like you can within Station Smarts. This video has been taking a look at the Hydrants module in Station Smarts. If you have any questions or you want to see it in a better detail, you can look at our YouTube channel for further videos, or you can contact us at stationsmarts.com.